Good evening, and welcome to our 39th annual Summerfest, but our first ever virtual community picnic. For nearly 4 decades, the Music in the Mountains Happy Birthday USA Picnic in the Pops concert has been a Nevada County tradition. I can remember as a child running around on the fairgrounds grass with the other kids as the Music in the Mountains chorus and orchestra played the soundtrack of our American history. Eating Lazy Dog ice cream for the first time, never having tasted anything so delicious. Years of joining family and friends for a picnic dinner on the grass and some John Philip Sousa. This year we're excited to try something new. It isn't the concert Ryan and I planned 8 months ago. It may not be the concert you wanted to attend. But the spirit of this event is stronger than ever tonight. We are gathered as a community in the virtual world to share a meal, to honor our veterans, hopefully have a few laughs, and celebrate the birth of our nation. To get this party started, Barbara Hampton, Sherry Ray, and I got together to show you how to make some summer cocktails. As you'll see when you watch, none of us are experienced bartenders, but I promise both drinks are delicious and refreshing. You'll find the recipes in our chat. If you're making these with us tonight, please let us know what you think by commenting in the chat. So let's make a watermelon blackberry martini and a ginger beer margarita. Cheers. Good evening and welcome to our Music in the Mountains 3rd of July virtual picnic. I'm Jenny Darlington Person, Executive Director, and I'm going to be showing you how to make a watermelon blackberry martini. Perfect for the 4th of July because it's red. So to start with, you have to make your blackberry watermelon infused simple syrup. And to do this, we take 1.5 cups of watermelon chunks in a saucepan with 5 or 6 blackberries and a cup of simple syrup. If you don't have this on hand, just equal parts sugar and equal parts water dissolved in the saucepan will make your simple syrup. Once that mixture boils for about 10 minutes, you can turn it off, cool it, and then strain it into a jar like so. Once you have this, half of a lime, and your vodka, you can start to make your martini. So it starts with the juice of half of a lime into a shaker that already has ice in it. Then, oh wait, it's right here. 1.5 ounces of your blackberry simple syrup. And then equal parts vodka. But make sure you grab the vodka and not the hand sanitizer. In this COVID time, you got to be careful with that. So our vodka of choice tonight is our South Fork vodka. And of course, since we're not going anywhere anyway, why not a little extra? Then put the lid on your shaker. Shake until your hands fall off. At least that's how I was taught. Strain it into your cup. Add some blackberries for garnish. And taste. That's good. Enjoy!
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Music in the Mountains July 3rd Summerfest virtual concert. We would like to share with you a cocktail that we have made and think is really great for this evening and perhaps tomorrow for July 4th. It's called a ginger beer margarita. And how it's made is, this is my partner, Sherry Ray. I'm Barbara Hampton. Of course, we're with Music in the Mountains. Sherry.
I'm ready. Ready when you are.
We have a shaker with ice. Into that shaker, we will put 1 teaspoon of lime zest. Just quick. After that, we will put 1.5 ounce of lime juice, which we can, of course, get from the limes that we zested. Then we will put 1.5 ounces of freshly squeezed orange juice, or you can cheat and buy it ready-made. However, Sherry's a purist, and she was very busy with the oranges. And here we have it. At this point, you do my favorite part. You will put 1.5 ounces of tequila into this.
Someone's been into this one, Barbara.
I had to sample and make some drinks. It was quality control. I like them. It's good. And 1.5 ounces is the prescribed amount. However, you may put more. And if you watch Sherry, she will put more. At this point, Sherry, that's enough. I want some. No. Okay, to your taste. At this point, Sherry's going to put the cap on the shaker and she's going to proceed to shake it for 10 seconds or longer, depending on your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't wait. Okay, we're now going to put it in this lovely old antique jar filled with ice. If you don't want to use an antique jar, a glass will do. Oh no, not quite so much.
Oh,
We need
forgot
a
the
little
ginger beer.
Okay, at this point, Sherry is going to, because she likes things a little on the sweet side, put just a tad of simple syrup. This is your personal taste. You may put a lot, you may put a little. You don't have to put any. Actually, last night when we were making these, some of us put none. Now comes the ginger beer part. You now cap it off with some ginger beer. I'm getting excited. Good, good. Let's not waste the tequila. I almost said vodka. The tequila, okay. Now we're going to cap it off with a twist of lime. Stir it with a festive straw. That's it. So, I hope you'll make these, and I hope that you'll enjoy them this evening. As I said, watching our July 3rd celebration, which for a virtual celebration, I think it's going to be fun and you'll enjoy it. And then perhaps you'll make them again tomorrow. Okay, Sherry, see what you did.
Oh, delicious. Yum. This martini is the perfect drink for a balmy July evening. And for the under 21 crowd, the blackberry watermelon syrup can be used to make a fun summer mocktail too. Just add a little syrup to your favorite lemon lime soda or some sparkling water and you have the perfect summer beverage for anyone. Another Music in the Mountains tradition is our commitment to high quality music education programs, especially for our children and youth who have limited access to these programs in our schools. To help our community schools and teachers, we have developed several great education programs over the years. And in the next year, we have 2 matching grants from the California Arts Council devoted to these music education programs, including our upcoming Summerfest Music Academy, which will be virtual workshops for musicians of all ages and all skill levels. So if you know someone who would like to participate, or you yourself would like to dust off an old instrument and give it a try, visit our website, musicinthemountains.org, where you will find a schedule and a registration form. If you would like more information on how to help with this program or our other education programs, please email Hillary with 1 L, Hilary, at musicinthemountains.org. Please enjoy this segment featuring the talented kids in these education programs, and look at the PDF program that's in the chat for the volunteers and sponsors who make these programs possible. Music in the Mountains, Youth Education, connecting children to the world of music. The Music in the Mountains Youth Orchestra connects students with professional teachers and mentors to nurture the love of music and allow each student to learn and progress at their own speed. In 2020, this learning continued using virtual technology. Currently, MIM is making plans for the 2020-2021 school year.
And I had been given earlier this year the opportunity to partake in a unique opportunity with Richard Altenbach and Music in the Mountains, orchestrating a piece. So the piece I chose was actually my own. I decided that I wanted to orchestrate a piece I had made from last year in the Young Composers Project, which is a project that, lets young composers like me, learn how to compose music.
Well, one thing that Mr. Altenbach taught me during the process was that when you're composing and arranging for orchestra, as opposed to just one instrument like piano, you really have to keep in mind every section and every instrumentation, and so that was definitely a new skill to me, but that is just, it's definitely one of the challenges that I faced because there's a lot of moving parts in a full symphony orchestra. So.
Link Up, a partnership with the Carnegie Foundation that connects Nevada County school children with professional musicians and prepares them for a live musical experience of singing and playing along with a symphony orchestra.
Chorus from Il Trovatore. Are you ready to sing?
This summer, join MIM's Summerfest Music Academy. Fun, virtual classes for all ages and skills, with professional music teachers who participate from anywhere in the world. To plan your summer music experience,
And to help keep our kids playing music all year, visit musicinthemountains.org. Thank you to our education sponsors, Julia Amaral and Mark Straight, Felix Boers and Taliana Zet, the Community Players Trust, Grass Valley Elks Lodge 538, the California Arts Council, Waste Management, and Tri-Counties Bank.
Hi everyone, my name is Hannah. My mom plays French horn in the orchestra, and I've been going to the Happy Birthday USA concert for as long as I can remember. Most of my fun memories is from when I was younger, and I loved listening to the amazing music. I just felt like I could get up and start dancing. And also, sometimes I'd be able to come up on stage afterwards and pretend like I was performing. I'm really going to miss having fun times with my friends and family, and of course, eating Lazy Dog ice cream. Happy birthday, USA!
Since 1982, Music in the Mountains volunteers have been working hard to welcome our fabulous orchestra players every summer, and, most importantly, to keep them well fed. From a desire to do this came another fun tradition, the Goodie Patrol, where volunteers make potluck meals for our musicians. You might be wondering, what's everybody's favorite potluck dish? Well, hands down, it's the deviled egg. Here is Hillary Hodge to introduce the next segment of our program. And after that, we'll have special guest Christopher Cousins, who is going to introduce a video tribute to our veterans and service members.
Hi, I'm Hillary Hodge, Marketing and Donor Services Manager with Music in the Mountains. I'm also an alto with the chorus, and this time of year always brings up something special for me. Potlucks, family picnics, community picnics. That's what usually happens on July 3rd for us. And we're so excited to bring to your living room a cooking competition of one of our staple dishes of all of our potlucks, deviled eggs. It's such a great dish, and there are so many ways to do it. And we have a couple of things for you in this cooking competition. We're excited to present for you a few different variations on a traditional recipe, and we're excited to bring Matt Margulies with us to judge these recipes and to let you know which one is the best.
Hello, I'm Matt Margulies. I'm the meat and seafood manager at our local food co-op, and I am here to judge a deviled egg competition for Music in the Mountains. Well, we all know how important deviled eggs are at the Music in the Mountain functions. So here we are. Let's go. Let's see what we can do here. As the judge, I'm not allowed to look at or see the recipes before tasting. Now I'd like to introduce you to the three competitors. First, we have Danny, who's cooking from his home kitchen. I'm told that this is a very millennial recipe. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm looking forward to it either way. Then next, we have Cosmo. Cosmo is apparently cooking up something a little unique. I've been told that there's some controversy between crispy and chewy. I'm not gonna lie, this makes me a little nervous. Next, we have Heidi. I've been told she takes the farm-to-table approach, and I'm looking forward to that.
Hi, and welcome to Doing It with Danny. I'm Danny, and you may know me from the prolific YouTube channel series Doing It with Danny, with such episodes as The Drain and The Dishwasher, and nothing else, just the 2 episodes. Anyways, today we're doing deviled eggs. I got it. So what you're going to want to do is make sure that you fill up your pot all the way up so that the eggs are covered. You want to cover the eggs so that the eggs are cooked on all sides. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. And then we bring it over to the stove. And then bring this to a rolling boil. Oh, it was rolling before. So once it's at a rolling boil, you want to turn it off. And then set your timer for 10 minutes. See that? All right. Take it off the heat completely. And then, once the timer goes off, you'll be ready to cool your eggs off and stop the cooking process. What do you do during that 10 minutes? Well, I don't know. You could clean up the kitchen maybe. Maybe clean up a pan. You know, you want to take care of your cast iron skillets. Use like an abrasive brush. You don't want to let it air dry because the water droplets will make the iron oxidize, and you'll have those rust spots. So how you properly dry your pan is by taking it back to the stove, turning this on high, and then your 10 minutes is over. Okay, so you want to quickly stop the cooking process, right? This is all hot. See the steam? And then pour out the hot water, replace it with cold water. So once your eggs have cooled off for like a couple minutes, it's safe to grab them, touch them, bring them over to a paper towel to crack them in for easy cleanup. Crack them on all sides, and then come over here, and this is what you get when you set a timer for 10 minutes. Beautiful yellow yolks. Now what I'm going to do is, instead of mixing the yolk mixture by hand, I'm going to use a machine. And I think, you know, if you want to mix it by hand, that's fine. You're like putting more love into it. But I love the machine, so I think the machine is going to love doing this too. So you want to make sure that your egg yolk mixture is a kind of piping consistency, like I don't know, like a jelly or whatever. So you put in stuff like mustard or hot sauce or whatever you want. We're using Chipotle Ranch. You know, just you'll probably want to make adjustments as you go along. Put a little dollop in there, and then you'll want to be able to get the right consistency. So go ahead and take a spatula, smooth it out. It's okay if it's a little chunky, that kind of gives it character. This is kind of the consistency you want. There's some big chunks in there, but whatever. What you want is the consistency like that. That doesn't drop, but it's also, you know, not too thick. It's not all crumbly because the egg yolks are kind of dry. Then take just a plastic bag. If you have piping bags, that's great, but not everybody has those. Take a good cup to kind of fold it up into, and then take your spatula, put this in. So then, yeah, you have this. I've already pre-snipped the tip. Come over here, and as you can see, it's pretty easy to squeeze out, make a little design if you want. You can do this quickly and sloppily, make it rustic. You can do like a smooth daddy right there. And yeah, just pipe it in. If you have some of these egg whites that look like they're messed up, no, it's okay, buddy. You still have a purpose in life. It's okay. So we'll give him some extra love. Take your time with this one maybe, and then it'll turn into a work of art of some sort, like that. See that? It's great. And then you can do bacon bits, or you can do whatever. We're going to do a little thing of avocado on the top of it, like that. And then we're going to take a hot sauce of our choosing. This is one of the best. Don't use anything other than Cholula, Tapatio, or Sriracha. Those are the only hot sauces anybody should ever use. Go ahead and dab that, because deviled eggs are kind of, supposed to be spicy. Make it cool. Make it like, Andy Warhol painting. Then you take this, flaky sea salt. You want to use as a garnish. If you're cooking with flaky sea salt, you're a hipster and you're weird, and that's stupid and ridiculous. Use it as a garnish only, because this gives some really great texture crunch to it. Boom, 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 bam, bam, bam. And go ahead and taste test it. Here we go. real good. I think that's all the time we have. Thanks for watching, and Matt Margulies, good luck.
Hi everybody, I'm Cosmo, and today we are going to be making green jalapeno deviled eggs. So stick with us. So, here we've got our diced jalapenos, sliced jalapenos, diced dill pickles, diced red onion. Here we have our Dijon mustard with a little bit of Chardonnay, because I'm bougie like that. Then we've got our sour cream, our bacon crumbles, and sliced bacon. Then over here for our sauces, we've got Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of honey, and some hot sauce of your choice. And let's not forget the eggs. Let's get started. So, once you've got your eggs prepared, then all you have to do is just crack them gently on the outside so that you... Oh, I forgot something. I'll be right back. So now, once you've got your eggs actually boiled, then we'll slice it gently down the middle. Then you're going to squeeze out the yolk there. And here you've got your nice, delicate little egg cups. Would you look at that? Then, just mix it all together. Now, I've used crispy bacon because people say that only bacon should be crispy. Bacon should only be crispy. No? Oh, well, that's good because I use chewy bacon because bacon should always be chewy. Oh, no? Okay. Well, just mix it all together however you want. So now, once you've added your Worcestershire, a little dab of honey, and a little bit of a couple shots of your favorite hot sauce there, then just get your mixture all mixed up nicely into a bag here, and just cut the end off. Now we've got our piping bag. And now you just add your extra garnish at the end. There, doesn't that look pretty? Yes. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So now all we have left to do with these delicious jalapeno and bacon deviled eggs is to try them.
Hi, I'm Heidi. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to cover my favorite Midwestern recipe, deviled eggs. As we all know, the most important part of any recipe are finding the freshest and best ingredients. Now, obviously, the most important part of a deviled egg is the egg itself. And if you can, get eggs from your own chickens. I find a little fresh herb really enlivens any dish. I just use a little dill from my porch garden. The best mustard comes straight from the source. A well-stocked fridge. There it is. Now, a little tip if you have extra time. I like to make my own mayonnaise. So I take one of my wonderful chicken eggs here, crack it into my food processor, add 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. You can also add a little bit of salt and mustard if it's so inclined. Oops. Start this guy up. Nope, that's not gonna work. Cool. Okay. Ow. Do it. It's on backwards. Then we just start our food processor running and drizzle in some vegetable oil, maybe a little olive oil if you like a stronger flavor, and let the machine do the work for you. Just like my mother used to make. Looks like it's almost ready. The last of the oil is going in there and emulsifying. Let's turn it off. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, beautiful. You can really tell how quality your eggs are by the quality of your mayonnaise. Oh, that's good. Now that we have the best ingredients, let's make deviled eggs. Start with boiling water. Place eggs in steamer basket. Heat to medium. Steam eggs 12 to 16 minutes. Immerse in ice bath 2 minutes. Peel eggs. Slice in half. Scoop yolks. Add mayo, mustard, white vinegar, salt and pepper, dill. Mix. Plate. Scoop. Snip. Squeeze. Serve. There you have it. Join us next week as we make bundt cake.
I have been assured that these deviled eggs have been made in a very safe and clean manner. Now, I think I'm about to taste them. And remember, when you are having your picnic, this is what you can make. All right, so. Wow, this is smooth. Almost like it was made from a machine. The addition of the avocado is really good. And I definitely taste something spicy, but not too spicy. That was really good. All right. Number 2. Wow. Wow. This is definitely over the top. I mean, clearly very bougie, if you know what I mean. But not bad. This is really actually very good. I think I detect a little Worcestershire sauce maybe, not sure. But man, that's good. The bacon and the jalapeno really make it. It's really good, I like it. All right, let's try the next one. Yeah, this definitely tastes like the classic deviled egg. Is that dill? Yeah, that's refreshing. Oh wait, there's something more. I'm getting like a paprika. Maybe like a different type of paprika? I'm not quite sure. But it's definitely finger licking good. All right, so now it's time for me to declare a winner. And guess what? The winner is me, because I got to eat these wonderful deviled eggs. All 3 of them were delicious. If you are interested and would like the recipe, you can go to musicinthemountains.org and get the recipe for yourself. Thank you very much.
Obviously, everyone's a winner when the community comes together. We're so excited to have you here, and we're so excited to present music to you for our July 3rd concert. All of those recipes are at our website at musicinthemountains.org, as well as all of our upcoming programming. We have a lot to offer to this community, and a recipe for deviled eggs is just one of those offerings. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're so excited to have you, and we're so excited to present our next musical concert. Thank you.
The willingness of America's veterans to sacrifice for our country has earned them our lasting gratitude. To our men and women in uniform, past, present, and future, we honor you today and every day. Home of the free because of the brave. You have all put your lives on the line in defense of our nation, and we thank you. Now please join me in watching this tribute to veterans and active duty personnel to the song From Sea to Shining Sea, performed by Music in the Mountains, Chorus and Orchestra.
Oops, you caught me. Thank you for joining us for the Music in the Mountains virtual community picnic. I need to go finish my dinner and get ready for the concert, which will be starting at 7 p.m. Please visit Music in the Mountains Facebook and Instagram pages to share the pictures of your picnic tonight. Also, we will keep the chat open for all of you to keep your conversations going until the show starts. But before we go, let's hear from Bev Erickson, one of our longtime chorus members who helped start Music in the Mountains 4 decades ago.
Hi, I'm Bev Erickson. I've been a member of the Music in the Mountains chorus since its precursor days from the Golden Chain Chorale way back in 1979. The chorus has come a long way since it was incorporated into Music in the Mountains and was featured in the first Summerfest of 1982. The evolution has continued under the leadership of Ryan Murray during these past 12 Summerfests. The professionalism, the blend and sound production has been spectacular. I cannot imagine a summer celebration of our glorious country without the Music in the Mountains Chorus and Orchestra. It has been a privilege to salute our country, our community, and our veterans every July 3rd as a Music in the Mountains chorister. Happy birthday, USA. Thank you.
Well, hi everyone, and welcome. I'm Ryan Murray, the artistic director and conductor for Music in the Mountains, and I'm really excited to be here with you tonight for our Happy Birthday USA concert. I know we're all looking forward to a time when we can be back together again in person, but we're really happy to bring you this concert and continue this community tradition. A couple of housekeeping things before we get started. If you're experiencing any delays or echoes, try refreshing your browser. That usually takes care of it. In addition, just a reminder, you can adjust your volume both on your computer and in the YouTube window itself. So I'm really excited tonight to be joined by celebrity guest Christopher Cousins. You may know Christopher from shows like Breaking Bad, Glee, or One Life to Live. And it turns out he's a big fan of Music in the Mountains, and he has a special connection to our organization. So Chris is going to kick us off tonight. Again, thank you for joining us, and enjoy the show.
Hi, I'm Christopher Cousins, and I'm here to welcome you to Music in the Mountains Happy Birthday USA concert. Now, some of you folks in the small towns of western Nevada County might be wondering how a famous actor like myself of Breaking Bad fame and other hugely popular shows ended up hosting a virtual music program for a relatively small organization in Northern California. Well, the truth is, Nancy Donahue, the patron director of Music in the Mountains, is my aunt, and she said I would do it. So, yeah, thank you, Nancy. I love you. And I also want to say congratulations to all of you folks at Music in the Mountains, because truthfully, I am grateful to be hosting this because I have been coming to the Music in the Mountains for over 20 years, and I have been to concerts in Rome, Paris, London, New York, LA, San Francisco, and I can tell you this is a world-class organization with world-class musicians. Now, as some of you are joining us from out of town, our executive director, Jenny Darlington Person, wanted me to share with you some information about Music in the Mountains. We are a classical music organization that serves Nevada County, California, in the beautiful Sierra Nevada foothills near Lake Tahoe. In business for over 40 years, Music in the Mountains exists to inspire and engage people of all ages by providing access to extraordinary classical music through performances and music education programs. She goes on to write, music connects us to each other in a way few other things do. The arts give us an opportunity to express ourselves, even at a time when the world seems chaotic and uncertain. Sharing a meal together tonight and celebrating the music of our history reminds us the greatness of our nation lies in our compassion, our tolerance, our patience, our innovation, and our shared values. As was stated by an American clergyman, America is a tune. It must be sung together. So, as we unite to celebrate July 4th Eve, let's sing together. I'm sure you're going to know the words to most of the songs, and also remember the words of Benjamin Franklin. Where liberty lies, there is my country. Now, please join us in singing the national anthem.
Well, I'm excited to be here tonight with our executive director, Jenny Darlington Person. Actually, not really here. I think Jenny's in Grass Valley and I'm in Sacramento, but the magic of YouTube brings us together. So, YouTube and music. So, Jenny's going to tell us a little bit more about tonight's event.
Hi, Ryan. It's great to be with all of you tonight as we celebrate the eve of the signing of our Declaration of Independence. A long-standing tradition of this concert is our great giveaway, where audience members buy raffle tickets from our wonderful volunteers, and they support the mission and the programs of Music in the Mountains while getting entered into a drawing for great prizes. Well, tonight is no different, and thanks to the generosity of Briar Patch, Builders and Consumers, SPD Markets, Holiday Markets, Calla Lily Crepes, Diego's, Save Mart, Grocery Outlet, The Truffle Shop, and Asylum Down, we have 3 prize packs to give away tonight that are worth, together, $550. So get your donations in tonight, July 3rd, 2020, by 7:30 p.m. if you'd like to be included in that drawing. 3 months ago, we started on this new adventure when we had no idea how a virtual Summerfest would go. One of the wonderful privileges of my job is that I get to thank all of the amazing people that make what we do possible. And as you can imagine, with this endeavor, there's a lot of people to thank. First is our board of directors, who back in April trusted Ryan and me with this crazy idea of doing a whole virtual festival. Their support was instrumental in making these programs and this concert possible. Second is the Music in the Mountains staff, Hillary, Nancy, Marge, Kay, Linda, Ginny, and Cynthia, and of course Ryan, who have none of us knew how to produce a virtual festival, but we all jumped in and learned whatever new skills we needed to make this possible. Third are the volunteers, who as always jumped in to help in any way they could. And I'd like to especially thank our co-presidents of our Music in the Mountains Alliance, Sherry Ray and Barbara Hampton. Fourth, the sponsors and donors who have truly made all of this happen. I cannot name everyone, but that's why there's a link to a program in your chat that you can also find on the Music in the Mountains blog at musicinthemountains.org. But I would like to say thank you to Smarter Broadband, Full Circle Financial, Commonwealth Financial, Builders and Consumers, River Valley Community Bank, and Colantuno, Highsmith, and Watley. Last, I want to thank all of you for trusting us to try something new. Our goal was to create a festival with something for everyone. Concerts, education programs, something for the kids. We hope Summerfest 2020 has been a great new experience for all of you, and thank you for joining us tonight. But tonight is about more than music. It's about gathering as a community to celebrate the pledge our forefathers and foremothers made to equality for all in signing the Declaration of Independence. As the Supreme Court stated, our nation was founded on the bedrock principle that we are all created equal. The project of each generation is to bridge the meaning of those founding words with the realities of changing times. A never-ending quest to ensure those words ring true for every single American. Thank you for joining us tonight as we celebrate what it means to be American.
Thank you, Jenny. That's beautiful. I'm just noticing that it seems like we found our fair amount of trolls in the chat today, so I could guarantee that Hillary is getting them all removed as quickly as possible, but that is one of the things about broadcasting on YouTube that we're learning about today. So thank you again for joining us. Tonight's concert is a mix of a lot of different things. We have archival footage from orchestra concerts in the past. We have some visits from some of our current orchestra members with pieces that they produced just for this concert. And we have a very special virtual orchestra and chorus performance that's coming later on. But right now is the time in the program where each year we have the opportunity to honor those who have served and are currently serving in our nation's armed forces. So this is our salute to you, our Armed Forces salute. Thank you for your service.
Still fire.
Well, that was an arrangement of Irving Berlin's America, a medley of Irving Berlin's songs. And I'm just noticing in the chat that several people have noticed that I was singing in the chorus in this recording, and that's correct. That's me back there with slightly more hair than right now, but still not a whole lot. Those recordings were from 2012 if you're just joining us. So next on the program, I'm excited to welcome Scott Maycomber and his mom, Nancy McCrae. Scott is the principal trumpet in our orchestra, and Nancy is a wonderful pianist that for several years was the accompanist for the Music in the Mountains chorus. So please enjoy Someone to Watch Over Me.
Hi everyone, it's Scott Maycomber. I'm here with my mom, Nancy McCrae, and thank you for inviting us into your home for this virtual concert. Everybody in the orchestra is missing being with the rest of our Music in the Mountains family this summer, but we're grateful that we have a chance to share some music with you from a distance. My mom and I have been performing together for nearly 40 years now, and one of our favorite pieces to play together is by the quintessential American composer George Gershwin, and this is his standard, Someone to Watch Over Me.
Thank you, Scott. That was just beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. Just a reminder, if you want to get entered in the great giveaway, make sure you do so by 7:30, which we're just about 5 minutes out from that. And now we're going to Irving Berlin, Give Me Your Tired, Your Poor.
In the early 1880s, American author Emma Lazarus was asked to write a poem as a fundraiser for the construction of a pedestal for the Statue of Liberty. Initially, she said no, but changed her mind after a friend convinced her the statue would be of great importance to immigrants sailing into the harbor. Her sonnet, The New Colossus, was cast in bronze and still sits today mounted inside the pedestal. The title of the poem and the first two lines reference the Greek Colossus of Rhodes, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Lazarus contrasts that ancient symbol of grandeur and empire, the brazen giant of Greek fame, with a new Colossus, the Statue of Liberty, a female embodiment of commanding maternal strength, the mother of exiles. The new Colossus. Not like the brazen giant of Greek fame, with conquering limbs astride from land to land, here at our sea-washed sunset gates shall stand a mighty woman with a torch, whose flame is the imprisoned lightning, and her name, Mother of Exiles. From her beacon hand glows worldwide welcome. Her mild eyes command the air-bridged harbor that twin cities frame. Keep, ancient lands, your storied pomp, cries she with silent lips. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. This poem was an inspiration for Irving Berlin's Broadway musical, Miss Liberty. Berlin, an immigrant himself, used the final stanza in the beginning, "Give me your tired, your poor," as a basis for the next song.
Thank you.
So no July 3rd concert would be complete without Sousa marches. So this is the John Philip Sousa March, The Washington Post. And I'm now excited to welcome our Music in the Mountains harpist, Sage Poe. Sage has played harp with our orchestra for a long time, and she also was one of the co-directors of our Music in the Mountains Youth Orchestra. She's going to be playing a piece called Essence of Ruby by American composer and harpist Brandy Younger.
Hi, my name is Sage Poe. I grew up here in the foothills, and I started playing with Music in the Mountains Summerfest when I was 17. It has been so wonderful to spend all these years making great music together. I'm going to play Essence of Ruby by Brandy Younger. And Brandy Younger is a Black American harpist, composer. She plays classical, jazz, contemporary music, and she's one of my harp heroes. I'm really excited to play this piece for you. It uses every aspect of the harp to create a truly American sound. I hope you enjoy Essence of Ruby.
Well, that was 76 trombones from the Music Man, and if you're just joining us, thank you for being here for the Music in the Mountains Happy Birthday USA broadcast. We're near 350 people now, so it's really amazing to be here sharing all of this music with you virtually. And I'm happy to welcome back Scott and Nancy to play another piece for us. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Ryan. We would like to play for you a Trumpeter's Lullaby, which is composed by Leroy Anderson, who also is well known for his Christmas favorite Sleigh Ride. And that has this memorable trumpet moment that you're about to hear. Music in the Mountains has a long tradition of saluting the armed forces during the July 3rd concert. You might be interested to know that Leroy Anderson had a long and storied career in the U.S. Army, serving in various intelligence posts during World War II and afterwards, due to his fluency in 9 languages. All the while, he was composing many pieces which were later made famous by Arthur Fiedler and the Boston Pops. We hope you will enjoy A Trumpeter's Lullaby.
right, I'm back with Jenny, and I know we're all eager to hear who the winners of the great giveaway are.
Well, first, I want to thank everyone who donated. Because of you, programs like this are possible. You've made this great music not only possible for our Nevada County residents, but now the whole world through the internet. So thank you for donating. And also thank you for joining us tonight. We know you could have been watching Hamilton on Disney Plus right now, but you're here with us, and we really appreciate that. Also, if you've enjoyed this concert, share it with your friends, and they can enjoy it tomorrow on the 4th of July, because the link will stay up for another day. Now on to the prizes, which we used Google to generate random numbers to select, just so you know how this was done. Our third prize winner is Louise Taylor.
Yay!
Yay! It's so weird not having clapping. Our second prize winner is Madeline DeMunio.
All right, Madeline.
And our grand prize winner is Rebecca Stonestreet.
Yay!
Yay! We will be mailing your gift certificates to you this week. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Jenny, and thank you everybody for participating in the great giveaway. So I'm really excited about the next piece on the program. This is our virtual chorus and orchestra project. It's an arrangement of America the Beautiful by American composer Mary McDonald. And I just want to take 1 second and talk about what a virtual orchestra chorus thing is, because many people think we just get together in a Zoom chat and make a recording. But if you've been in a Zoom chat, you know how often it stalls and how everybody talks at different times, so we can't actually do that. So instead, every player in the orchestra and every singer in the chorus records their part individually without being able to hear anyone else. Then they send it to me, and I mix all the audio together, and my wife helps do all of the video, and so we produce this America the Beautiful performance. So I really hope you enjoy our virtual chorus and orchestra, and thank you so much to the chorus and orchestra for being a part of it.
Skies for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace.
Well, thank you again, everyone, for joining us tonight. It's been really wonderful to share this time with you. It's making me very nostalgic for making music with our wonderful orchestra and chorus and getting to see all of you in the audience, and I hope that we get to do that again soon. But it was really a thrill to be with you and share all of this great music. I want to thank again our donors and our sponsors. You make the music possible, and you make it so that we can continue to reach out to our community and communities at large with great music and wonderful classical music too. So thank you again. We're going to finish up today's concert with an archival recording of Stars and Stripes Forever, and this is from when Paul Perry was conducting. The video itself is a little bit fuzzy, but I thought it was a really fun blast from the past, and it's so great to see our founding artistic director, Paul Perry, on the podium. So we hope to see you next week. On Monday, I'm giving a discussion lecture on the history of Beethoven, his life and music. And next Thursday is an MIM chorus and orchestra concert from home. So that will feature a lot of our individual orchestra members in some duets and trios and some solos as well. So again, thank you for being here. Happy 4th of July. And we look forward to seeing you again soon at Music in the Mountains. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.